Alright, we're back. Now, because this is now a full open world game, we're gonna have a lot of videos. This is not gonna be a short game by any comparison. Because let me show you this. Alright. This is where we are, right? This is where we're supposed to go. Now, let me zoom out. Grasslands. This is where we start. That's Midgar over there. We still have to find what's called the Chocobo Ranch, somewhere around here. Have to go through a swamp area. Let's check regional map. No, that's normal map. Can I zoom out any further? Guess not. But this place, it gets very large for map, because we still have to go across the sea to another continent. This game's gonna be very, very lengthy. And you know what? I know when I started this stream, the playlist for this stream, I said that if we get a 100% on the game, it'll be a chance. I wasn't really going to aim for it. I'm gonna aim for it. That's something I did forget. So,
but not my best.
In Final Fantasy VII Remake, the only time you could do summons is basically boss battles. That was the only time you could do it, or if you were heavily getting your ass kicked. Otherwise, you couldn't use summons. Now, the summons can proc anywhere. As long as you're in a area large enough for that summon to pop, you can summon it. Because there are certain summons that is medium size, large, extra large. It depends on the terrain open spot that you are for that fight. So if you're in a large enough area and a battle takes a little bit of a length time to where you can get that summon gauge up there, yeah, go for it.
Should we be worried about those things?
We're fine.
How can you be so sure?
Because I've read the field guide. Like any good soldier.
Local wildlife will only attack while on the hunt or in defense of their territory. Fiends, on the other hand, attack without reason.
If they're attacking, what does it matter?
It matters if your nose can discern their intent before they attack, as I gather yours can't.
Okay, there are other things that, like this right here. Oh, there we go, that's what I wanted it to proc. Area of interest. So there are 2 chests for the area of interest. As you can see, it says 0 out of 2. So if you find the 2 chests, which I think there's one of them down there, it clears the area. Hey, there's one. Perfect. I think the other one is... where is it? There it is. There we go. Area of interest complete. Yes, Moogle medals, those are useful again. I forget where the hell we use them, but they are useful. Now, I want to find a way back up there, because there is another area of interest. If we follow the... this. That's 1 of 3. Here's 2 of 3. And there's the 3rd one. There we go. Trust me, not all the locations are going to be that easy to find all the treasure chests. There have been plenty of times where I've run around in circles and could not find the damn last chest I needed for that area. Okay, now let's see what else we got. Oh, excuse me. Okay then. There's another ruin up that way. Hold on. There's things to pick up over here. More deer. Ooh. New monster. Let's go. You know what? I forgot. I have a cess and I should be using that. Oh, shit. I forgot about these guys. See, the annoying thing about these guys is they're resistant to physical attacks unless you stagger them. The quickest way to stagger them is using magic. Okay, you have an ability gauge. Use it. Red, you have an ability gauge as well. Wait, synergy abilities. What do we got? Okay, so Cloud needs 2 ATB gauge. Tifa needs 1. Alright.
Deal with that.
Wrong person to switch to.
Keep it together.
Okay, let's go. There, huh?
Oh no, you don't.
Bingo, come on.
Ooh.
There. Keep it up.
Alright, now can we... Nope. Why not? Cloud's at 2, isn't he? Yes, he is. Was our ATB gauge gotta be all the way up?
Now's our chance.
Enough. Nothing to it.
Huh. The SP gauges were full, but the... Weird. Gonna have to try again on another monster. By the way, there was one other thing I did not mention. Those synchro attacks, like the one I was just trying to do, the more often you do it with a certain person, amps the bond level with that person. Also something I did not know my first playthrough. I mean, it does give you a small description telling you that, however, it does not tell you how much of an impact it has. Not poisoned, oh joy. Cross slash nothing, everything's already dead. But you are a little low on health, Cloud. Potion restores a lot more than I remember it. I don't remember Potion restoring that much health. I think it was supposed to be only 150? Why is it 300 now? Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, so those ability gauges that you see below the ATB bar, those only go up as you use abilities. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Finish it. Hold that up now. Like that.
Okay. Okay, that's actually one of the things I was looking for. That tower you see over in the distance, I was actually looking for one of those. I was actually looking for something else, and I see it even closer. But we gotta get through these monsters first.
All set. Come on, give her your all.
Never in doubt.
This is a spot where you can use a cushion to rest, but the main focus is this, but the won't let me interact with it yet. I guarded against that somehow, and I have no idea how.
Too bad.
Yeah, somebody help me.
No wonder you won.
Thank you. Okay, I'm glad I found that tower, but I can't interact with that yet, fortunately. Okay, Orc is weak to fire, the Wolf is weak to ice. You know, we're gonna hold off on that. Where is that? Here it is. Let's see if we can make anything else. Okay, we can make an antidote. Let's do it. I forgot I gotta hold down the button. Okay, that one's next. We can make a Phoenix Draft. Beautiful. Mixed potion. Which one? What does this give us? Okay. Restores HP and MP. I'll take it. Okay, so this is all the healing items that we can make thus far. We can also make accessories now. But we need a lot more iron ore. For that, we need timber and mellow oak for that. Now, here's the other thing. I learned the hard way. Even if the accessory that you can make is full of negatives, because it's weaker than anything you have equipped, you can actually enhance the accessories you make to make them better. Again, something I learned the hard way. Because I barely used this transmuter thing when my first playthrough, and I learned the hard way that how useful it could be. Okay, you see that trail that just went up that way? Whenever you're getting close to an objective that is marked, that trail will pop up.
It's important to make sure they've got plenty to eat. Need to be nice.
You be the Avalanche, folks? It's okay, I'm on your side. Heard you be heading my way. You're safe here, but not for long. By the sound of it, Shinra's leaving no stone unturned. Might want to hole up at the old dock out by the swamp. I'd wager Shimmer's forgotten it's even there.
Okay, now these benches we don't need cushions for. The wooden benches we do. Let's see. Well, vending machines. Something's on sale. Cushion. I'll take it. Okay, so healing material. We have one of fire. We have one ice. We have one lightning, wind, chakra, assess. We don't have any steel material yet. Okay. HP up. Precision defense. We have. Okay, so the only other thing on sale is this. That would make us broke, but we could also use it. So, screw it. We get money from random battles anyway. Over here is the portfolios. Now we did get another 5 SP, so we can work on something else. So that's a technique with Aerith. Let's unlock it. Okay. Now for red, let's see what you got. Let's do that. Okay, Tifa. Increases damage dealt by unique abilities by 5%. Or... you know what, we'll do the Leaping Strike. Barrett. What do we got? We'll do this one. And Aerith. We'll do the bodyguard one. Then back to over to Cloud. Okay. Now, if you were playing on higher difficulty, you can get the SP for the portfolios at a much faster rate. But I'm playing this as a casual play, so it's on easy. And if I check... yeah, we can change the difficulty at any given time, so if you wish to, you can. Let's see if there's anything I want to change in the options menu while we're here. Okay, we're good.
It's important to make sure they've got plenty to eat.
There is a new game plus feature to this game as well, which lets you modify a few things. I don't remember what those things are because it's been too long since I touched a new game plus file. I basically played this game as soon as I got it, and then I played it religiously until I finished the game. And then after that, I haven't really touched it, to be honest.
Going in. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
You know what? I just thought of something. We did not equip that accessory we bought, and on top of that, Cloud has a new weapon we can give him, because he finished the ability on the Buster Sword. Firebolt Blade. Imbue your sword with fire and lightning? Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Now, notice something else. We can do the weapon upgrade while in the materia screen area. Increase the charge rate of the ATB gauge while performing actions, or Unrelenting Punisher. I barely use Punisher, to be honest, so we'll use this. Do we have any extra materia to equip? The answer is no. Okay. Okay, well let's try out the new skill, shall we?
This ends here. That's it.
Well, since he's weak to fire, that actually helped.
Let's finish this. You're dead.
Do it.
Mastered it already, and we just equipped the weapon. Okay then. Alright. That'll do. Alright, we have to find a bridge. It's back there. Ooh! Okay, give me the damn item. Thank you.
Well, well. If it ain't my favorite group of hitchhikers.
Oh, fancy meeting you here.
Thanks again for the ride to Calm.
Don't mention it. It's the least I could do for two such lovely young ladies. But I do believe I neglected to introduce myself. The name's Bill, and you can count on me for a lift anytime. Except today, that is. Afraid the old Butte's pulled up lame. Sorry about that.
No biggie. We're enjoying the fresh air. Thanks, though.
You, know someplace we can hunker down?
Hunker down, you say? Oh? I'd almost forgotten what it was like to be young and in love. Y'all just head straight that away toward the swamplands. You'll find an abandoned building by the dock. I guarantee no one will bother you there.
Yeah, Cloud is oblivious to that type of thing, so I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Nice flip.
Don't overdo it.
Okay, let's go. Bingo, bring it. There.
One step at a time.
Material level up. Nice. What? Wait, what?
You're dead. It's over. It's on you.
Let me think I'm all warmed up.
That'll work. When it comes to this type of enemy, it's actually one of the rarer enemies to find.
It's over. I have only the strong survive.
Okay, it's gonna give us a cutscene before I can even use that chest. I think. Oh nope. I hugged the corner just enough. Ooh, money. Yes, we need that.
No sign of Shinra.
Yeah. Looks like an old Republic landing.
Could borrow a boat, make our way across. Then, head on through the mines and keep going till we hit Junon.
Sure. Why not? You'd trust these rotting hulks?
I mean, we could.
Let's not.
Then maybe we swim it.
This swamp is home to the deadly Midgard Stormer. Beware.
But even if you're slow, you can rent a chocobo. We'll see you safely past being nothing if not fast.
So just give Bill the word, and he'll pick you out. A bird.
Well, can we rent some birds?
Can we?
Fine.
Like he can say no to them. Really. Oh, Chocobo Ranch this way. Perfect. It goes to say without needing to say it, there's gonna be a lot of off-screen grinding on this game. But I will make sure to do all content in terms of anything that has cutscenes on stream. Basically all the major things that we need to do, all the quests, I'll make sure everything is on stream. Comes there. Running around, fighting a bunch of monsters, just to get some XP, level up materia. I'll do that off screen. Or just grinding around trying to get all the materials needed so we can transmute more items. I remember these things being a lot more harder to find on my first playthrough. Because the Muse, they drop a certain item that is required for certain synthesis for the transmuter. And the only way to get it is from fighting those things. I remember them being a lot harder to come by on my first playthrough.
No time to waste.
Pleasure to see you all again. And welcome to my humble ranch.
Managed to get your truck fixed?
Indeed I did. You must have been my lucky charms. She started up right after you left. Anywho, what can I do you for? You in the market for some fine feathered friends by any chance?
Are we ever? Need them to get through the swamplands.
Then you have come to the right place. Back in the day, we had Republic ferries to get us from A to B, but now they're nothing but driftwood, sadly. We got the next best thing, though, chocobos. To them, a bottomless bog's no worse than a kiddie pool. Now, ladies, you're probably wondering, what gives these birds the power to glide across swamps with ease? Would you believe that their fluffy feathers give them the buoyancy to float, while their limber legs can outrun a motorboat? Not even the dreaded Midgard Sormer, one of the fastest fiends around, can keep up with them.
Wow.
But you don't need convincing. You just need pointing to a hard-working chocobo. Nature's two-legged limousine.
So, can we rent some?
Sure can. My grandson Billy's in the stable over yonder. He'll help you out.
Chocobos!
Howdy! It's on the sign. Need some chocobos to cross the swamp.
Sorry, Pops, but you're out of luck.
Pops?
Got no more birds. Last one went this morning.
Could have fooled me, kid.
These are spoken for. That or they're not fit for riding. But I can see you're in a bind, so I'll bump you up the list. For a price, of course.
Which is?
10 grand each.
You out your damn mind, kid.
Thing is, we don't have that kind of money. Or any, really.
Well, there is one other option. Only cost you $1,000.
You out your mind again.
Is what a scoundrel might say. But I wouldn't dream of distressing y'all further. Just so happens one of our birds ran off the other day. Wild thing, but still a fine chocobo. If you can manage to find and catch him, then he's yours. Free of charge.
You sure?
Yeah, why not? Name's Pico. The hardest-headed bird you'll ever meet. By far. And he's the spitting image of Pops here. You can start by looking for his tracks. Find those, and you're sure to find the feet that made him. Now, wild chocobos can be a bit skittish around people. But if you play it cool and creep up real quiet-like, you'll wrangle them no problem.
I think we can do that. Thanks.
And one last thing. This info comes free of charge, provided you promise to stop by our shop. Speak to Chloe back there. She'll sell you whatever you need.
Kid's a born businessman.
If y'all can catch our runaway and get his butt back here, riding and rearing lessons are on me.
Purple chest, purple chest, purple chest, purple chest. Gather items. Anything that's not nailed down is mine. And that is a new weapon for Aerith. Okay, now we talk.
Sorry about my brother. All he thinks about is money. He's just doing his job. We understand. I suppose, but he's been a real pain about it ever since our parents left. Say, are you guys from Midgard? Yeah, the Undercity. Then do you happen to know Chocobo Sam? Not very well, but yeah, I guess we do. Where is he?
Probably the Sector 6 slums. He's a big deal in Walt.
Why do you ask? I was thinking about reaching out. It's his fault Mom and Dad are gone, so...
Chloe, that's none of these good folks' business.
But they could help.
Don't tell anyone what she told you. Sam's one of the biggest names in the business. If he gets wind of that story, our ranch is done for.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with us. I promise. Oh, take these greens. You can give them to Pico when you find him. They were always his favorite treat, you see. Maybe he'll come back once he's had a taste. Right. Should probably sell you stuff, huh? Billy will throw a fit if I don't at least try to get you to spend a few gil. No pressure, but if anything catches your eye. Also, if you have any golden plumes on you, I can exchange them for chocobo gear. So be sure to hand them over if you do.
I forgot about golden plumes, actually. Now, this gear is supposed to be cosmetic. And when I say supposed to be, it is cosmetic until you get to a certain part in the game where you could do chocobo races, and each piece of gear will actually have certain bonuses to your chocobo during the racing part. So while you're doing the normal stuff, running around, it's purely cosmetic. But when it gets to the chocobo races much later game, it will actually have certain bonuses. This is customization items. Well, not customization, I mean, what's the word? Alchemy. Crafting components. That's what I meant. Okay.
I hope Pico doesn't give you all too much trouble.
Alright, there's a ladder over here I did not notice was here the last time. Let's see where the hell this takes us. Huh, a chest. Moogle metal. And then I can jump down. Well, that's convenient. Alright, before we leave, where's the equipment? Aerith. So your main weapon gives us Arcane Ward. Conjure a ward, attack spells cast within the ward will automatically cast twice. Okay. And here's the new weapon we just picked up. Chrono Aegis. Raise a barrier that damages and temporarily freezes enemies who attempt to strike you. Ooh, that is useful. That is very useful considering she's meant for range attack. Nice. Okay, this spot here when we get the chocobo back is where we can do the customization.
Alright, Pico. Where'd you run off to?
You mean Pico? Let's try looking for some tracks.
Ah, yes, chocobo tracks. When in the original game, when looking for tracks was actually the only way you could catch a chocobo. Ooh, another chest. Okay, that was a unique crafting item. There's a rest spot and a spot to buy stuff. It says something's on sale. That's what that little yellow icon is, by the way. Cushion. What else is on sale? Ooh, steel materials on sale for 100. Hell yeah, I'll take it. Okay. Yes, we could buy an extra cushion, but we don't need it right now. Steel, on the other hand, Cloud has an extra slot for materials, so let's equip it. Chocobo tracks.
Bingo.
Okay, now comes the minigame.
Yeah! Come on, y'all. Let's go bag us a chocobo.
Keep it down. When you're on the hunt, you don't want to startle your prey.
Prey? You know we're not here to kill him, right?
Yeah?
Okay, there are multiple chocobos that you can get within the game, and each chocobo, in order to get it, you have to do this minigame. The minigame will get more complicated and more of a pain in the ass. Okay. The worst part is you cannot approach the target without startling any of the other chocobos. Okay, now that its back is turned, now we dodge roll. Checkpoint into the minigame. Okay, now, how do I throw the rock? Game? Dodge roll. That's not what I want to do. Oh, I have to pick up the rock. Shit. Okay. L1 to aim. Got it. Let me get around this way. Okay, controller, stop moving. Thank you. That's a big ass rock. Really, dude? Come on, come on. Get closer. Get. There we go. Now we got 2 golden plumes. Nice. We can get one of those pieces of gear. And party XP went up by 5. Not bad.
Aww,
He's happy!
Isn't he just the cutest? You know, they are kind of similar. Totally.
What does he want now?
Do you think maybe he's still hungry?
Nope, not that.
Sorry, that's all the food we had.
But you know where there's more? Bill's place.
And there he goes.
Back to the ranch it is then.
Come on.
Damn, he hauls ass. Gotta love the speed of a chocobo. Yes, 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 that's the way I have to go. There is crafting material I want. Give me that. He's feasting. He's a happy bird.
There's our guy. Nothing beats a little taste of home, now does it?
Not so much as a feather out of place. Got one healthy bird here.
Enough to ride?
Sure, though I wouldn't try till he's done eating. Once he's had his fill, though, I'm sure he'll come around to the idea, if we ask him this. Ain't that right? I'll need to prep his gear and all that, so why don't you wait outside?
It's been a long time.
What a pleasant surprise.
Chadley.
You do remember me, don't you?
Yes, yes.
I knew you would. It was an absolute pleasure working with you in Midgar. Thank you again. Your invaluable intel allowed me to create so much materia. Detecting internal monologue. The hell's this weirdo doing here? I was created by Professor Hojo, you know. Though your thoughts could be read by any cyborg. But, to answer your question, I took a page out of your book and skipped town. Now, the whole world's my laboratory. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask, if it's not too much trouble.
You need more battle intel.
That's the Cloud I know. Always eager to get on with it. But yes, though, I'd like you to activate some Remna Wave towers first. They were originally constructed by the Republic of Junon, but were claimed by Shinra after the war. Since which time they've sat idle and untouched, just waiting for someone to put them to good use. The more towers you activate around the world, the more my processing power will grow. As will the area I can survey. I might even be able to construct a communications network independent of Shinra. How does that sound? You'd not only be helping me, but yourselves as well.
They're all like, you know what? You do it.
Find him. We'll turn him on.
Wonderful. I thought you might say something like that. Let's get started then. See that tower? That's your first target. And this will activate it.
The Chad module.
Allow me to accompany you.
I actually have a friend named Chad. I wonder if he would get a good laugh out of that.
Here we are. Activation confirmed. Initiating preliminary scan of the grasslands. I'll ascertain the locations of fiends and natural resources. After careful consideration, I have devised a new name for this type of research. I call it World Intel. I hope you'll assist me in gathering relevant data by completing various tasks on your travels. In return, I will use the information you provide to develop new materia, quid pro quo. To summarize, I want us to become research partners.
Again.
But before that, is there anything you would like to ask?
So, we get towers, oh, there's also a combat simulator, developing materia, and intel tasks. I'm good.
In that case, I see no reason not to begin at once. With your activation of this tower, my analysis of the grasslands has already yielded some data. Though hardly substantial, it is enough for me to create materia. Which of these would you like?
Now, on Remake, we needed Gil in order to buy his materia that he makes. This requires the actual data points that we get from activating each of the towers, from doing some of the intel quests. That will make it so we can get all the materia here. Let's go with... We'll go with that. We got 10 more points. Okay, we'll take Fire and Ice then. Okay.
I wish you all the best in the long journey that lies ahead of you. And remember, you're not in this alone. Should you require assistance, just ask.
And there's the combat simulator.
Cloud. I have recreated Titan, the mythical colossus of the grasslands, in virtual space. I encourage you to pit your skills against this summoned entity so that I might complete its materia.
So combat simulator, here we go. Let's give this a quick run through. Oh, good lord. Okay. Alright, so we need to defeat Venorrat, and I'm pretty sure I already got that done. Unless it's a specific challenge. Okay, so provoke materia, vitality up materia. It's okay. First strike materia, that's definitely want. Let's see, what do we got here? It's a level 2 healing materia. Oh, okay. 5 rounds, 1 to 3 team members. Requirement was 5 enemies in the grasslands. Okay, what do we got here? Enemy skill materia. Okay. Level synced. Alright. And enemy skill sonic boom. What do we got here? Defeat the classified foe in the grasslands. Assess 4 out of the 16 enemies in the grasslands. And upgrades the enemy skill materia. Okay. Beginner's Hall. HP up materia. 2 team members. Training with each of the characters. Okay. Fire materia for Cloud. Lightning for Barret. Ice for Tifa. Wind for Aerith. MP up for Red. Combat training synergy. Steadfast block materia. Okay. And for summons, we have Titan. Okay. We are not attempting any of that just yet.
I can't help but wonder where we'll meet next. So many fascinating possibilities.
So let's hit the map button. So that's a world intel thing. Special unique fiends to fight. Moogle intel. There's more towers. Phenomenon. It's unique intel that you have to get in each region. It unlocks the proto relic you see at the bottom left hand screen. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. I want to unlock all the towers for us if we can. As many as we are able. We're gonna do that first, then we'll go for that tower.
Please.
Alright. It's not giving me the option to talk to anybody. Okay.
Hey, perfect timing. Pico's all prepped. But first, here, you just give that whistle a toot and your chocobo will come a-running. So, who here's never been on Chocoback?
I haven't.
Why don't we take a few laps to get you comfortable then? Come with me.
Now I will say this, it is very amusing when you see Red riding a chocobo.
Here's where we get our birds in shape for the races.
What races?
The gold saucers, I mean. They're a big deal in our community. Won't find a ranch around here that doesn't compete.
So you guys race too?
We've been sitting it out since Mom and Dad left. But we're gonna get back in the fight soon and kick the tar out of one particularly nasty weasel. But never you mind all that. You just focus on the basics, like making sure you don't get thrown from the saddle. Why don't you try hopping on Pico and giving me a holler?
Okay, so press R1 to call the chocobo. Okay, so we got bottom left hand corners of the controls. Scour and scent. I don't remember what those do.
Okay, but how's about we stretch his legs a bit?
He's gonna make me do a run. Okay. Sure. Ooh, we get items. Okay, okay. Let's do this. Didn't make it. I was trying not to hit anything. That was my main focus.
Not terrible, but hey, now that you got the basics, it's just a matter of practice.
We can't thank you enough, Billy.
Oh, that reminds me. Y'all mentioned you're flat broke, right? Then you might want to swing by Calm again. Now that the troopers have cleared out, it's probably safe for you to ask around for work. Though, don't run off just yet. My sister's looking for help. Not sure what the trouble is. Didn't want to confide in me for whatever reason. Honestly, she hasn't been herself since Mom left. They did dang near everything together.
You want to lend Chloe a hand?
We need to move on.
Oh,
True,
come on.
But moving on costs money. We had fun helping people in Sector 5, right? Same deal.
Yes, quests. Now we get side quests. And we can always re-challenge the Chocobo run, so we can try and get those prizes at a later point. First, we're gonna haul us in here, see what this side quest is. Oh yes, that's right. We can customize now, but we don't have anything yet.
Oh hey, you're back.
I heard you might need some help.
You did? Oh, I see. Billy talked to you, didn't he? I've been meaning to go pick flowers, but the plains are way too dangerous for that.
I'm sorry to hear that. As a flower lover myself, I sympathize.
Well, the thing is, I want to make a flower crown. Mom used to make them for us all the time. So I wanted to give it a try, but with all the monsters, I didn't know how I could.
Here's an idea. Maybe we could do the picking for you?
Sure.
Cloud, thoughts?
Really? You will? The flowers grow on a hill that's got a great view of Midgard. It's kinda far, but a chocobo will get you there quick. Thank you so much.
Alrighty then. Let's see where we at. Okay. Alright. First and foremost, where's the spot I want to get to? Okay, I think I know what direction I gotta go for that. Hello, Chocobo! Thank you. Okay, once Cloud gets on his Chocobo, everybody gets a Chocobo. Okay, I do believe the spot I want... Hello! That's what I want! That's what I want! Follow the owl! Follow the owl!
Look at that! You've stumbled upon a life spring. Why don't you try scanning it? See what you uncover. Accessing the planet's figurative database should help us learn about the area.
Okay.
Could that be a life stream?
Look at all the resources. Anytime you see an owl, they will lead you to a life spring. There we go.
Confirmed. Data received. Life springs such as this can be discovered in every region. Their potential energy output is far too minuscule for Shinra to exploit. But to us, they're fonts of intel. I encourage you to seek out more of these life springs.
I mean, you can also get extremely rare crafting items from it, so always a plus. Okay. We want to follow this road so we can get to that. So, where's the road? Where's the road? Where's the road? There's the road. Thank you. That way. Okay. It's actually near the tower. Okay. Where's your scent? Where do we gotta go? Oh, it's over there. It's behind Barrett. Okay. Up. Ooh, got a ruby. Okay. Okay, now where's the tower in question? That way. Here it is. Summon! Leviathan no go, that's a 2-star. Synergy ability, can we do it? Tifa doesn't have it.
Nothing to it.
Oh, everybody leveled up. Nice. Speaking of Tifa, there was something I forgot to do. Auto unique ability. Wanted her to have that. Who else has an open slot for materia? You do. You have poison. Alright, well you're getting fire and ice. Looking for. Okay. We are going to call the stream here, and then I'm going to start up another one. So I'll see you guys in a bit.